Hi, I'm Conrad Raw of Greaterhumanpotential.com. Someone asked me about the effects of a meditation retreat he just did. So a meditation retreat of 10 days. He noticed that during the retreat he had access to certain insights and he had a higher level of understanding. Many things about his life became very clear during the retreat. But once he left the retreat and the retreat time was over and he went back to his daily activities, he didn't have access to the same level of insights anymore, and the clarity about his life went away. It vanished. So what is the cause of it and what can you do about it? First of all, the first thing that happens during a retreat where there's a lot of meditation is that your level of concentration will go up. So it's different than what a lot of people think about concentration. Concentration isn't a fixed thing. You have a base level of concentration, but you can train your mind to strengthen your concentration and to make your base level of concentration go up. So you can get a stronger concentration by training. And what type of training? Well, meditation. But this works the same like going to the gym. So concentration is a little bit similar to a workout for muscle strength. When you go to the gym and you lift a certain weight and you train up to the point where you can lift a certain weight, if at that point you stop training for 1 or 2 months, your muscle strength will reduce and will go back to its base level. Now, if you go back to the gym and you try to lift the same amount of weight, you will notice that you can't lift it anymore because your strength has reduced over the time because you haven't been training, you haven't kept your level of strength up. So the same is true for concentration. So by doing meditation, your level of concentration goes up, and then if you don't keep meditating during your daily life or outside of the retreat, your level of concentration will go back down. And that's one of the causes why you don't have the same clarity or the same level of insight as during the retreat. Now, what can you do about it? You can use conscious awareness or mindfulness to keep your level of concentration from degrading too fast, too quickly. By working with conscious awareness or mindfulness, conscious attention, you can keep your level of concentration slightly up. So how do you do it? Now, just in daily life there's many things that basically reduce your concentration. Things like multitasking, for example. So by reducing that type of activities which aren't very beneficial for your concentration, you can keep the concentrated state that you reached in a retreat for a longer amount of time. You can keep it, you can hold that same level of concentration for a longer time frame. Another thing is by using your mind in a way that you get a lot of mindfulness in your daily life, you get a lot of conscious awareness in your daily activities. So by integrating a lot of mindfulness in your daily activities, you also help to keep this level of concentration from going down to its base level too quick. Now, how do you do it? For example, when you go to the car, you can, when you open the car door, feel the contact with the car door. How does it feel? Use mindfulness, use conscious attention to feel the door of the car. And then when you go to sit in the car, feel how it feels when you sit down. When you take the steering wheel, feel how it feels in your hand. So all these things are small, tiny bits where you just use a little bit of conscious attention. But during the day, these can add up. You can also, for instance, when you eat, be aware of the taste, be aware of the colors. First, when you get your plate, notice all the different colors on your plate. That's your first moment of mindfulness. Next thing, when you eat, when you take a bite, feel the texture, feel the taste, become aware of the taste of the food. Compare the taste from your vegetables with the taste of something else on your plate. So this is how you can use conscious awareness, mindfulness in your daily life, so you keep up the same level of concentration a little bit. Yes, if you don't keep meditating regularly, at least a couple of times per week, or at least one time a week, if you can, a couple of times per week. It doesn't need to be the same amount of time you spend in a meditation retreat, right? But you can do, for instance, 20 minutes or 30 minutes once a week or twice a week, or something that fits in your schedule. All these things help you to keep your level of concentration from going down to its base level too quickly. So that can help you to get access to the same insights or the same level of insight, or keep this access for a longer amount of time. Now the other thing is, during the retreat, when you do your meditation, you get access to other levels of consciousness. Now these other levels of consciousness you reach through meditation. So when you don't do meditation, you don't have access to the same level of insight, or the same, because you don't go into the states of consciousness where you have access to this information. Basically how it works is, like, when you go in meditation, your mental bandwidth broadens. So you have a broader scope of information you get access to. Now, when you don't keep up your meditation, this bandwidth will go down. It will reduce again, becomes more small. And then you don't have access to the same information anymore, or the same levels of information that you had when you did your meditation and you had access to more of your awareness, actually.